Hi, Jeremy here with another shot from the golfing curriculum. This time we're looking at the driver. Super important shot, you've got to be in play, you've got to start the hole well, but many don't and many struggle. Let's dive in and find out why. So in this video we're going to talk about the one error that most golfers make. I spend most of my time correcting this particular error with the driver. We're also going to have a look at some trick shots. As you might know, I'm a trick shot artist, and explaining how I do exactly the same things for those as well. But anyway, back to normal golf. Everybody knows that with a driver we want to hit along or even slightly up. The angle of attack wants to be on the level and certainly never down. But if your shots go super low, if you sky the ball weak and short up in the air, if you slice it, if you pull it left, this video might uncover why that happens. Now with the driver, you stand wide, most people do that. You put the ball on the front heel, most people do that as well. Where they fall down is the third bit of this, and that is your head position. As you can see here, my head, or the center of the circle of the swing that I'm going to make, is now opposite this point here. So if I address the ball with the club head, my eyes are actually focused, or they're level with, I should say, because obviously looking at the ball, they're level with this point here behind the club. So we've got ball, club, and then my eyes behind that. If I drop a vertical line, you'll see exactly that. So nice wide stance gives you the head behind the ball. Now, why is that a good idea? Well, from here, from behind it, I can hit level or even slightly up. And where many go wrong is that they get the ball forward, they get the wide stance, but they don't get the head far enough back. I call this the magic tilt. You can do it, of course, too much, but there should be a little bit of a tilt with the shoulders and also just a bit with the spine. If you chipped like this, you'd always certainly hit the ground first, but for a driver, it gives us a couple of things. Firstly, the angle of attack, and the second is square shoulders. Now, you can't see that from this angle, so I'll come round and show you it from down the line. Now, moving around to this side, I'm just going to uncover my left arm so that you can actually see it. If my head's in the right place, and you'll have to trust me that it is, then my shoulders will square up. A really great way to make this happen is just to tuck the right arm in ever so slightly. That's why I've rolled up my sleeve on my left side, my left arm, so that you can see this portion of my left arm. So this little arm structure here is a really great way to ensure that the shoulders are square. If you get the right arm too straight, the left arm will disappear, and the shoulder line, as you can see now, is miles open, and this is where the problems come. With a open shoulder line, that brings the club out here, it brings it in steep, so you can see that I would cut across it if the club face was open. I'd pull it straight left if the club face was squared up, but I never get any height because by doing the right arm straight, my head's too far forwards and my angle attack is too steep. To get height, which is always a great idea with these modern titanium drivers, you really have to be behind the ball, then the angle of attack is level. That's what we're looking for. If you go on any range, you will see people obeying the first rule, ball forward, the second rule, wide stance, but they get this wrong. That's why lessons are sometimes a good idea and give you the information, but we have to also take care of the implementation. So you have to have a routine that gets you always in the right spot. That'll be the topic of another video. Now, those trick shots I mentioned. Foot and away. Now, one of the greatest movies ever made is Happy Gilmore. I love that movie. It gave me a trick shot for the show. And what does Happy do? Well, he runs in on a 45-degree angle and hits the ball really hard. Now, what I try and do when I'm doing this one is plant my foot, as I hope you can see, just past the ball. So it's in perfect position for the club to attack the ball on the right angle. 5 paces, in we go, plant the foot, and straight down the middle. So as you can see here, running in, planting the foot, and watch for the head position, always behind the ball for a driver, and away it goes. Nice launch angle as well. It does go a lot further with a Happy Gilmore, but slightly more erratic, of course, but great fun. So if you want to give it a go, then these are the rules. They're exactly the same as the driver. Now, if you're a left-hander, this one's for you. I'll get rid of that right-handed club. Again, same rules for the left-handers. Ball forward, wide stance, but most importantly, head behind the ball. That way my shoulders can be square, and then I can hopefully get good distance and a nice bit of draw. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is the longest of the lot, I think. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, please. It does help me out. If you've got shots that need covering, then let me know. And if you like the idea of trick shots teaching you something about the game, then please make a comment and I'll do my best to fit a few more in on our next video on the golfing curriculum. Thanks for watching and see you next time.